Alright, we just arrived at the Savage River Lodge up in Garrett County and doing our annual trip to the cabin, and just got in, had some dinner, and now I'm hitting the river. We're up at the headwaters of the Savage, so it's pretty small up here, pretty low gradient, and hoping I can get one of these brook trout that I saw when I was driving across the bridge earlier. There's definitely a nice sized one in there, I would say, for up in here, probably maybe 8 or 9 inches, maybe 10. And I can see him surfacing up here, so we're going to see if we can get a hold of him and trick him into taking the fly. So I'll keep you posted. All these weird little creek chubs or whatever they are. He's got some funky little spots on his head there, little spiky things. Cool colors. But it's not a brook trout, so we're going to keep hunting here. Interesting fish. Alright, just hooked up with my first Savage River upper brook trout, wild brook trout. Really nice fish here, about 7-8 inches. Hit the caddis. Really cool, man. Alrighty, that was a lot of fun right there. Good start here. I'm again on the upper Savage River where it's all catch and release, only fly fishing. And we're looking at the native brookie trout here. Nothing huge, at least so far. Just had another one hit that was definitely bigger than the last, so we're climbing the ladder that way. And had a lot of these little, I guess, kind of creek chub or minnows hit as well, which I showed you earlier. So I'm going to keep rolling here, see if I can get that larger one to hit again. Gonna let it rest for a few minutes and then try again. But that one was a lot of fun. They are frisky suckers. Unfortunately, my net isn't quite, small enough as far as the spaces. He snuck through twice. So I just had to grab him and unhook him, and then he zipped off like a bullet. So they're feisty little guys, that's for sure. Here's a spot I've been working here. There's definitely a few more in there, so hitting them right along that seam over there where the bubbles are. And there's definitely more than 2, I think, so we're going to keep giving it a go here, see what happens. Sorry I couldn't show you guys the release shot of that one. He just shot off. He was ready to roll. Pretty little guy. He took the caddis. There it is. Real good little guy here. Pretty fish. Alright, got another brookie here. He hit the caddis fly. Nice little guy. Get him back in here. He's recouping here. Alright, just got another nice little brookie here. Hit him in a nice little hole here. And hitting the caddis. That's a pretty little fish right there. And keep him wet. Boy, it's a good little spot. Good start to the trip for sure. Alright. It's got a nice rainbow on here. And right in this little pool. He is a fairly good size. You can see him zipping around down there. Oh, he's a big one. Yeah. Oh yeah. Time out. Well, unfortunately I slipped and he popped off, so looked to be a good 13-inch rainbow there. Beautiful fish. Long gone. Sorry I can't get you guys a picture. That was a bummer. Caught him on the nymph that I made with the kind of the crystal flashing. I just landed a nice little brookie here. Pretty little guy. Took the caddis nymph. Cute little guy here. I'm going to stick him back in. Let him roll on out. Later, dude. Here's a nice little pool right here under these logs. Saw a couple big ones come swarming out. We'll see what happens with these guys. They seem to be swiping at my my flies a lot, but not actually taking them. So we'll keep trying a few more minutes, and then we're going to move upstream. There he is. Yay! Got it. Ollie. Nice brookie. Wow, that's a beautiful fish. Hot dog. Man. Nice fish. Took the caddis. I saw him, I had a nymph rig on with my indicator and he attacked my indicator. So I smartly switched up to the dry fly. And sure enough, got him. Beautiful fish, man. Awesome. He's a pretty fish, man. Wow. Probably a good 8 inches or 9 inches, probably. Sweet. All right, dude. Get you back in here, brother. Recharge the system here. Alright, there we go. There he is. Hopefully you guys can see that. That was awesome. It's our last day up here at the Savage River Lodge. We've been coming up here for, this is our 3rd year, celebrating our wedding anniversary. And just learning about all this water. It's quite a large area, you know, upper tributary here, catch and release native brook trout, down to the lake, you know, above the lake a little bit for put and take, and then below the lake the trophy trout area, and down all the way down to the confluence with the north branch of the Potomac River. And that's just one of the rivers up here, the Savage. So you know, we got the Youghiogheny, the north branch of the Potomac, and several other ones up here. It's quite a remarkable place, and I'm just learning about it, really. Our primary objective with our trips is to do a lot of hiking and hanging out, so fishing isn't my primary thing. but try to get in as much as I can. We had a lot of rain yesterday, intermittently, so that kind of messed things up. So I gotta be happy with the amount of fish I caught so far. Nothing huge, but a lot of native brookies, which is really my thing. I really love catching them. So we're gonna try a little bit this morning before we hit the road, just down at the bottom of the hill from the Savage River Lodge, Mount Etna area again. See if we can hook into a couple more before we roll. The wife's hiking with the dog, and she's gonna meet me down here in a few minutes. We'll see what happens. I'll keep you posted. There's a beautiful little pool I'm gonna try. Looks like a little, I think mud lick or something like that to the right comes in, giving us a nice little pool here where the two little areas converge. So I'm gonna see if anybody's in there. I have a feeling there will be. Whether or not they're interested in what I'm serving up today is another question, but beautiful little spot. We're gonna check this out, check one upstream a little bit, maybe go downstream a little bit depending on time. Got about an hour, so we'll see how it goes. All right, the weapon of choice this morning is my Hardy Zenith 8-foot 4-weight rod with my Hardy DD ultralight reel. Now I'm going to try the Elk Hair Caddis Green again and see how that goes. Working pretty good so far on this trip, so hopefully it'll continue. Alright, just hooked into one here. Looks to be a pretty decent size. It's down in the shadow there. It's hard to see. Coming at me. Alright, nice little brookie here. Pretty little fish, wow. Took the caddis right there, right where the two creeks convene. So that's pretty sweet. Pretty fish, man. I love those fins on them, unbelievable, that orange. That's great. Nice looking fish here. Man, they're frisky. I always like to try to get a takeaway video where I let them go and they swim away, but these guys are tough to do that with. They're pretty interested in getting the heck out of Dodge, so he's back in there, ready for another day. We're going to keep working this pool a little bit longer. Alright, just caught this nice little brookie. Looks like somebody attacked him at one point on the side there. Right in this riffle here. Drifting right down through there. Pretty cool. Get him back in here. Get your scoot on down. Hey, wrong way, boss. He's heading uptown. There he goes. There he goes. Later. Man, he was heading the wrong way. Heading into the traffic jam. Alright, good deal. Alright, just caught this little guy. Interference, right? Getting in the way of the big guys. Neat little dude, nonetheless. We'll get him back in. Alright, just hooked up on another little trout here. I'm at 15 Mile Creek. Just heading home, taking a little detour. There's a big boy in here, but the little boy went for it first. You can see him right there. Yep, figures it's one of these guys. Little pigs. Alright, dude. Get out of here. That's a little better. Second cast with the woolly bugger. Looks like a rainbow. Sweet. Yep, sure enough. Looks like a little, about a 10-inch rainbow. Hitting that woolly bugger. So that's exciting. I'm hoping the big boys will go for it. We'll see what happens here shortly. Keep trying. Easy, fella. Easy. Uh-oh. There he goes. He tried to go tats up on me. Alright, just caught a little rock bass. Funny little guy. Okay, alright. In you go. Everything but the big boys. And another chub. Oh man.